Alrighty, folks, hello and welcome to Pocono Raceway. My name is John Theodore, streaming live at twitch.tv/John_Theodore. Recorded version of this broadcast at youtube.com/John Theodore. I want to thank you all very much for tuning in. Last race of the season. It's been an awesome season. Cody and I are, our car numbers in this one are where we are in the standings right now and likely where we're to finish. He's number 1, I'm number 2. I think I'm 48 points back. That's a lot to gain in 1 week. I think I do have better points potential than him, but this race certainly isn't going to pay out enough, and I don't think we're going to get another one this week that has enough points for me to gain that back. You know, I missed some opportunities. Martinsville really hurt. Darlington, I never found the right split, but it's been a great season. It's been an awesome battle with him. If we're able to find another, you know, if we're able to get a good win here and get a lot of points this week at Pocono. Again, I don't think tonight's going to be enough points, but if we can find one later in the week, that'd be great. If not, this is by far the best season I've ever had in anything on iRacing. So it's been really fun. It's been really fun having you guys along for the journey. Let's go get qualified and see how this one pans out. Yeah, 1.8K strength of field. That means we're probably looking at in the neighborhood of 130, probably 120 points to the winner, maybe even a little bit less than that. Definitely not enough to make a difference in the standings at this point in the season. Gonna go get qualified here. I was able to put down a 58.67 in practice, which is decent. I'm sure Cody's going to be putting in a 5 or a 4 or something, maybe a 3 or a 2, something insane. He always manages to find more speed than the rest of us do in these things. He's just really got the knack for him. I would say that if I have an advantage, I'm a little bit craftier sometimes. But raw pace, he's pretty much had us beat all season. Didn't matter what track we went to. That was not a good turn 1. I got way out of shape in turn 1 there. Still managed to hold the momentum though, so we're we were on pace for a decent lap. That misshift hurt a lot. Right out to the wall in the tunnel turn. This is looking like it's going to be a 59 flat. Qualifying doesn't matter as much at Pocono as some of the other tracks. You really can pass, but, you know, I don't like being buried deep in the field anywhere. And it looks like we are going to be. This is going to be about a 59.1, 59.2, 59.095. Third quick currently. Definitely not the lap that we wanted. Let's get it down into third gear here. Through 1. And the tires were so quick too. It's like there's almost no point in running the second lap of qualifying. It's just not going to be as fast as the first. Even with all of those mistakes on the first lap, that first lap is still going to be end up being quicker than what this lap is going to be. The amount of time, the grip that you lose in the tires from lap 1 to lap 2 is just nuts. Ran a 59.2 on that second lap. So we're fourth quick right now. Cody hasn't put in his time yet. Currently the 3 car, Jim Mangola. I think that's, Jim Mangola is on pole, 58.527. That's a very quick lap. Oh, I bet Cody's starting from the back. So we'll be fourth. Qualifying's about to wrap up here. Yeah, just missed it on that first lap. A couple of significant mistakes cost us a couple tenths.
Boys, get ready to rock and roll.
Good luck, everybody.
One pit stop at a time.
All right.
One-handed.
Let's do the pledge here.
One jack post.
I pledge to be a good sport, whether I win or lose, to know that people online are real
guys.
people and my
Remember,
words
we
have real
cannot win
impact.
this thing on the first lap. We
To
cannot
set a
win on the
positive
first
example
pit
with my
stop.
behavior, to
Gotta
speak
be
up
smart,
against
gotta be smooth all
discrimination,
day
hate
long.
speech, harassment, and abuse. To
Should be
show
on the
integrity
outside
by
according
honoring
to
the
this.
rules, my opponents and my teammates to stop listening and reassess if I'm told that my words or actions are harmful, and to respect others even if their sincere opinions are different from my own. Exclamation mark GLHF in my Twitch channel chat, link in the description below this video if you would like to take the pledge yourself, be part of making online gaming a better and more pleasant place for everyone involved. Remember guys, it's the whole point. We do this stuff for fun. It's our hobby. Don't ruin someone else's good time just because you get upset over something, you know. Emotions get heated and stuff. Talk it out with folks. Don't go to hateful places with people.
Didn't realize everybody's going to qualify. I think I just made a big mistake.
Additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth
I'm sure you'll
and
be
have
fine.
a good run.
50 laps, and if there's one track where you can pass, it's definitely this one.
Well, that's also true. If there's one track you can die on 3 different straightaways, it's also this one.
Facts.
Is any of the wheel guys back here?
Line up behind the pace car.
Alright,
Behind
so
the 7.
let's do this thing. Starting in 4th.
I've only experienced
Jim's
the
bringing-
John Theodore show on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Now you get to be involved.
Yeah, I just want to stay out of you guys' way. Oh, come on now, you gotta beat him.
That's right, man. Got to deliver that ass whooping. If you've been watching all season, you should know how to drive the car now, so time to make it happen.
Not like you guys drive it.
Just takes practice.
I heard everybody talking about
Thanks,
the
Daryl.
season. Is this like,
I don't know. Am I missing something? Are they like, are these races count towards something, like an overall or something?
Every
Yeah, this is, I believe, race 12 out of the 13-week season, where 13 doesn't technically count because of update week.
yeah, it's a 12-week season. Every official series on iRacing either has a 12-week season or there are some special ones like the NASCAR iRacing series that run a 36-race season.
You understand what you got?
I was just curious where they like keep the stats.
Stats page.
In the stats section of iRacing.
Here we go.
Cars off of a great
It's a
day.
good play sports.
Green flag.
Jim's taking off.
Guess I'll have to check that out.
Damon, you get one of those. Oh,
I even knew that first corner was a slippery one.
Outside, outside. Clear outside.
definitely need to avoid those missed shifts for the rest of the race. That just sounded so ugly. All right, we're in 3rd.
That's what I like to see, man. Get them elbows out.
Well, still alive, lap 1.
We all are. That's impressive.
Don't jinx it.
There we go. That's how you do that shift. I don't know if everyone's shifting twice per lap, but that's what I've found seems to make the most sense here.
One inside.
Did not do the tunnel turn
Still
quite
there.
right there.
Still inside.
But we're going to get the run off of 3, I
Still
think,
inside.
and have some draft to help us. We'll see.
Still inside.
Stuart was really good at the road course, and this track tends to favor road course drivers pretty well. So the shifting and
Clear
the
low.
different corners, it's close. It was the roval before there were rovals.
Caution is out. Caution
There's a
is
yellow.
out.
We are going to not be pitting this
Get a look
early.
at your temps to make sure everything looks okay. Close.
It's a
Close.
little early to take tires.
Should be starting behind at 7.
That was a good little run. Cody's already up to
Should be starting behind at 7.
what it looks like 7th. This being a single split deal, I think we will see a good number of cautions. Wink and Willie, how you doing? Welcome. Now, if someone does pit here, they're going to get a ton of track position. It's just too early to burn a set of tires, in my opinion.
Where's the pace car at?
I'm doing all right. Between 1 and 2.
Copy that, thank you.
So that would be the Long Pond straightaway.
I just call it Long Pond for short.
Yeah, we're not playing around, Jim. We're on a mission.
Yeah, it's impressive, man.
I can't gain any points on my points lead, so I have no incentive to want to stay up front, so I got to make some content for the stream. And content is passing cars.
Or nearly
The
getting
road
hit
is
by a
open.
spin wall.
Open.
Yeah, that's fine too.
All right, so we're gonna already set
Not
this
the way I
down
wanted to be on Cody's stream.
at about.
I think I
7
wound up
gallons
on it.
just
How
to be
well could you
safe.
read the back of my car or the side of my car, Cody?
I don't remember which one it was.
I was a DQ car.
If it was one of the ones I was 2 and 3 wide, I don't remember. There was some
Close.
crazy stuff happening.
Well, for reference, I was the knucklehead that put it in sideways in turn 1.
Oh yeah, that car looked pretty good.
Yeah, I definitely did not try to bump you there, man.
No, that was myself doing. I knew turn 1 was going to be slick, and I didn't get it right anyway.
Really didn't have much problem with turn 1 being too slick.
Turn 1 will punish you or reward you for driving it. It's so easy driving too deep. If you miss the bottom lane, you blew the whole corner. But if you can hook the bottom and almost touch the curb, you're going to fly.
A lot of practice.
Yeah, I was hoping to get behind you and follow you, but yeah.
Traffic and cautions are a dog, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
So let's see. We should
soon
get
as
this
he went by,
restart
everybody
and
wrecked.
have 44 laps to go.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was going to follow him too, even though I have basically no skill.
The main thing is the straightaways are so long here. If you can leave the corner 1 mile an hour faster, you're going to be way faster than everybody else down that entire straightaway. You're just going to build speed. If you're 1 mile an hour slower, you're going to lose the entire straightaway.
All
That's
it takes
true.
is one. The biggest issue I have is I don't think I'm slowing down early enough for these corners. I ran one race last night, and I had the tire down to 40 about 4% by the time I got to lap 33.
Turn 1, you need to be on the brakes at the 1 brake marker. Tunnel turn where the safer barrier starts, you need to jump on the brakes and get down to 3rd gear and leave it in 3rd all the way to turn 3 and back to the front stretch.
Okay.
It's not shifting in turn 1.
Well, that means I got the braking markers and the gears correct. It's just a matter of how much brake do I use.
Man, it's taken a few weeks
Well,
here, but
thank
it
you.
looks
I
like
think
you
we're
finally
gonna
got your arms
look at
around
that.
it.
I'm
You
trying to
practiced well, you qualified well. What can we expect today, buddy?
That's possible.
I think you better expect an exciting race. It's going to be an exciting race for all the fans.
Awesome TV.
Yes,
Just,
Jack, losing a lot of time to the
just
tunnel
running
trying
some
to
Pocono
do
here.
And thanks for talking to us.
You almost want to
Getting
drive
pointers,
turn
from
3 like
Master
a
on how to drive
Martinsville
it.
qualifying lap. You don't want to dive in super early, but you kind of turn in from the 2nd lane and then try to wrap the curb and get in the throttle early where you're almost sideways up off the corner, but not quite.
Yeah. That, I feel
Yeah,
like
in other
I've
words,
had
I need
figured
to
out.
actually learn how to dance to drive this car well.
Yeah, turns 1 and turn 2 are pretty straightforward. Turn 3 is definitely a dance.
Yep. Kentucky would be my least
To
favorite
get
track.
through turn
Pocono
3
I
really,
actually
really
enjoy
well,
a
you
lot.
have
It's
to
a
be
good
almost
challenge and it's
ready
a lot
to
of
slap
fun.
the right rear tail panel against the fence on exit because you're sideways. And find that point and back off about 10% and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I've just never been able to wrap my arms around Kentucky in the sim. And it's boring to watch.
All right, Earl, all on you. Yoo-hoo! Smash that gas pedal today, boss man. Let's do it. Pace car off. Be ready. Do your thing, boss man. Be ready.
This shifts.
Green flag. Now,
Killing
get
me
that rhythm
all-
out. Outside. Clear outside.
Every time. Alright, let's see how this thing... Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Just got to make sure that I'm clean with the shift, but 3rd gear seems to help there. I found at this track
I would say not enough brake.
that you can really, you know, you can just ride the brake into the corners and then get a clean downshift with the clutch in the middle of the corners. Seems to be working pretty well for me. Yeah, the tunnel turn is definitely the, that's always been the make or break corner on this track for me. A lot of fun. You can gain a lot of time or lose a lot of time there. Just dig, dig, dig.
Yeah, wrong gear for the engine.
Outside.
We're not going to be able to make this
Clear high,
pass.
clear high.
He's got draft. But we might be able to get him down into 1.
Outside. Still there? Still there on your quarter outside.
I
Still
got my
out there.
outside pretty good there. This could get messy.
Still out there. Clear.
thanks for that follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the family. Here comes Cody. He's already up to 5th. Oh, hang on to her, Wes. That was 2 sideways off of 3.
Keep working it, man. You're doing a good job.
Just clipping that rumble strip. That dark blue number 1 car is lurking in our mirror behind Stuart there. That's too slow off the corner. Definitely need to put it down into 3rd.
Clear.
Look at all that speed I just lost. Forgetting to downshift. Huge mistake. So Cody got by me. Let's see if we can close back up on him. Get that spot back. Got a great exit there off 3.
Inside. I'm trying to stay out of your way. Go inside.
Wes brought some speed here this week, though. That's awesome to see.
You got it. Sorry, she slid up.
He's running very well.
My first time at this track.
Looks like Cody missed the bottom here too.
Still outside. Still outside.
Get away from his side draft a
Keeping
little
up with
bit.
just about everybody.
Yeah, I recognize that green car up ahead.
Still there at your door. Clear.
Yeah, if I could stay up the goddamn wall.
Third place. Jim's got a bit of a lead out there. I'm sure Cody's going to be able to run him down. forgetting I don't need to shift in that short shoot between turn 2 and turn 3.
Come on, dude. You're all
Doesn't really hurt.
Pit road is closed.
Sorry, you slowed up too much. I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, sure. Then.
I think we're going to go ahead and
He's got to break
get all
11.
4 here. Spitz with the tier 1 sub, 31 months. Thanks so much, man. You could make it from here on fuel. I don't know if the tires would make it. Oh yeah, forgetting passwords is a complete nightmare. That's why I use a password manager.
Pit road is open.
Start looking for your sign. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
What rule change?
Lucky dog coming on.
Oh. Yes. Yeah, the cautions do seem to be a bit short.
Go, man, go, 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 go. Pit road speed. Be mindful, you only
So
have
Jared
one
did
set
2
of tires
tires.
remaining. Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 9.
Which
Thanks, guys.
probably the right call, but I feel confident enough in my speed. I wanted 4 there. I'm going to go ahead and key up just in case we end up needing to come in for rights late, but actually, 82, 87. Not bad. I might regret not saving that set of tires till the end, but we'll see. You should have seen me do that. I think I did that at Dover one time too.
Really interesting tire strategies all around here.
That was a lot faster.
I was really hoping more people stay out with me.
Well, I took 2.
But yeah, the
I'm
pace
slow enough
laps are
anyway, so.
2 minutes here. Got plenty of time to go use the bathroom.
Braking under caution.
I heard that.
I heard that.
Weird.
Throttle.
It was
hog.
quick.
Throttle hog, I'm so
Delayed
sorry.
green. Oh goodness.
Not going, not going.
Well, now we have a traditional length Pocono caution here. That's an extra lap for my tires. This puts us in range.
Been a while since I've seen a delayed green light come up.
I have nothing good to say about that. My throttle
behind
stuff,
the
I'm
9.
so sorry.
Dang, that sucks for Ralph.
Line up behind the 9.
of all tracks have a delayed green. Why's it got to be Pocono?
Right.
Why not?
The 9.
So you can enjoy the scenery, of course.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure we're going to get more cautions. I just... If it were to go green, that would be great for us right now. I think...
This goes all the way green to the finish. I'm in bad shape.
I think you're safe.
I can do agree with that, especially since I'm here.
The only bad part is when I do pit, I'll be off sequence. Even if I come out of the pits first, I still got to pass 18 cars again.
You're behind the 9.
That's the one thing that's
I
playing
think
in
you're
our
up to the
favor.
task.
Landon, how you doing?
Yeah, you passed me easy.
9, is it?
Be sure everybody else will pit again if the caution comes out.
9, is it not waving us by the lap cars?
Nope, not in this series.
That's weird. Normally it does do that.
From my experience in this series, it won't do that just because it's old rules.
It's hybrid rules. They've got lucky dogs and wave arounds and stuff.
I think it's under 10 laps you get in front of the lap cars.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Every other race I've been in, it always puts them at the back, no matter what lap you're on. I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Maybe Pocono specific rules?
I think the delayed green might have goofed it up.
It wasn't that long ago that they lined up on the inside line until the last 10 laps.
I prefer that method.
No, that did not go well. I'm glad they saw their way to get rid of that.
I love that being the leader. I can always stick second place behind the
Make sure
damn
you got
lap
all your
car.
levers and switches where you need them.
Yeah, there were a lot of wrecks because of that.
They should at least let us race back to the green on a caution. Or
I will
Hey,
second
cars
that.
off. Be ready. Be ready.
I'd rather eliminate pit road speed
Green
limits.
flag.
Now that would be true old school.
Outside. Still outside. Clear, clear. Outside. 2 wide outside. 1 outside. Still outside. Still there. Yellow. So what you got going on out there, bud?
oh my god, I cannot believe I missed
The
that.
road is closed.
Yep, by the skin of my teeth I missed it.
Well, we didn't go green the whole way.
Added a 1X in the grass, but I got around that.
All right, buddy. Line up behind the
The
21.
good news is our tires are still basically fresh. We really need to make sure that we don't scrub any of the new off of them. It's because it's
I
wide.
think we just showed what tires can do. No tires and 2 tires just got passed and passing.
Remember, just because a track's wide, every track has the same size of racing groove.
I didn't take any tires, and I'm passing everybody in the back.
There's always one optimal groove, no matter
Well,
how
that's
wide the
everybody in the
track
back.
is. But,
Hey now.
yeah.
Right, and he also got up to 4th gear when everybody's still in
It's because it's wide and people can get 3 and 4 wide. That's why you have more wrecks at Pocono. If it was a narrower track, you'd have less wrecks.
Hard brakes.
Warren, how you doing? So Evan should be... No, Damon... Evan should be the lucky dog, I think. Unless Damon is, but I think Damon was in the wreck. Well, that's the thing. There's not enough It wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. Maybe in turn 1 you could make it work, but like, I don't know, the distance between the bottom and the top is so huge. There's just, and it's so bumpy up there, there's no opportunity to like be able to build and maintain enough momentum. Turn 3, I think, is the one where the outside line's most effective.
Turn 2 is, I always forget about it.
Because it's the wider turning radius.
It's my first time here with this car.
You want a big sweeping corner to make that high groove work.
It's going to take practice, but it can be fun.
I rather like it. I raced it for the first time yesterday, and as a matter of fact, it was with Anthony.
Cody and Wes taking the
Right,
pits.
we're going to have to come around the 21.
Yeah.
Lucky dog. I have a lap car coming on the
I
outside.
don't know how many times I missed corner
Pit road is closed. Behind the 21, line up behind the
The thing
pace
you were
car.
doing the most is avoid the
Jim
back
is
of
the
me.
only one with 2 sets of tires left.
Every
He's
time I got
way out in
close,
front of
I'd
the pace
hit
car.
the wall, and then I'd have to make up. Yeah, I never actually got by you.
Reptile Rick, how you doing?
You did once,
Yeah, this
and
one's
then
fun.
you end up in the wall.
Line up behind the pace car.
I think we're going to get an opportunity to lead some laps
Yeah,
here
that
in a bit.
corner too, man. I kept forgetting about it.
I just don't have my braking pressures set
We just
correctly.
need to
I have the
keep our
braking
head
points
on,
right,
screwed
but how
on
much I
straight for
brake
this
is still,
restart.
in the air.
Get behind the 3.
Keep it clean.
I honestly think you got to change your brake bias to the.
Jim's
like,
still
you
on
gotta
the
back it
tires
off.
he started the
I'm
race
down
on,
to
so we
50.8,
should be quicker than
I'm sure
him
the
by
other guys are down lower
about
than
a
that
second
even.
a lap. So he should be
Yeah,
able to
that's
work
probably
past
a
him.
large
There are
piece of
never
it.
any
I completely
guarantees in
forgot about
racing,
the
but we
brake
ought to
bias.
be able to pass him.
I run 42% brake bias every single track except this one, and I'm actually on 55. It all depends on your downshift.
I downshift almost immediately, so yeah.
Yep, I do the same, and I like a higher brake bias if I'm downshifting early.
I've actually,
Didn't know.
yeah, I've actually found my downshift works a little bit better if I don't try to use it for braking and I just use the clutch in the middle of the corner. It's real smooth.
That's how Cole drives it, and I can't do that. I don't use a clutch.
One
for
short
downshift
reserve,
either. I try to
short.
rev match it.
One Schweizbier. Thank you for the
I
prime
rev
sub.
match and clutch, kind of like a road
Really
course.
appreciate
so.
you, man. Let's get some sub hype in chat.
Yes, 3 pedals, 2 feet. Not doing too terribly. I'm still in the top 5.
Now the 2 feet, 3 pedals.
Thank you, appreciate that.
And one way to see if it's actually going to work.
We're going to get ready to go back to green here, lap 22. We will have 28 laps to go. We have enough fuel. Tires should be
Hope
able to
that was
make
the
that
right
distance.
choice. Sucker and get a bunch of yellows from this point forward, so I'm going to start cycling
Line
myself
up
back to
behind
the
the pace
front.
car.
So there we go. I just pit now and get it over with.
We're going
All right,
green,
buddy.
dude.
Line up behind the 3.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what's going to end up being the right strategy. It feels so random here with the way that the yellows fall.
That's okay. That makes for interesting results, right?
Lining up behind the pace car.
My
Higher
plan
SO
was
for
to
these
restart
Friday or
and
Saturday?
run
I
10 to
honestly
15
don't know.
laps
It's
and try
late-
to stay in the top 5.
once you
and
get
everybody has
past
to pit again if the yellows
Monday
come out.
night, that
And
8:30
then everybody
p.m.
else
Monday
would
night
have some
race,
tires left,
which
and I
is
would, but
most
Yeah, they ain't gonna
consistently
work
the
out
SOF race, it's random. I've seen the SOF
I
race
know.
after that be on
Damn
Wednesday
half mile
night,
behind.
Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night throughout the season. It's very difficult to predict.
Yeah, they did that last time on the restart. And that was like, I think the guy even said you were in 4th gear when we were all in 2nd.
Yeah, if you're laying back more than 5 car lengths off the car in front of you coming to the green, you're going to cause a stack up. You got to stay tight.
I better be focused.
Yeah, man.
One lap at a time. Pace cars in. Be ready.
Pull
Green
down
flag.
just in case
Everybody's
someone
rolling.
misses a shift.
Doing a great job. Keep whipping it, buddy. Keep whipping it. Stay with him, baby.
Good turn 1. Probably made it sound harder than it needed to. And Jim's quick in these things. He's got this place figured out this week. Even on those old tires, he's basically running as fast as I am right now. Thing is, he does need to pit at some point. But I guess his tires are cool back down basically to where they were at the start with all those pace laps. And tire temperature is what matters more usually than wear until they really get worn out.
Man, that downshift got me super sideways there.
You scared the hell out of me.
There's another yellow.
Good job. You want to give us an update on that car? Pit road is closed. Looks like you'll be lining up behind the tree.
Yeah, I love that they added these cars to the sim. They did a good job recreating them.
Yeah, that's getting a little much now. I just about had you before that
I
caution.
love that they added them. I still wish they would add something from the 90s, but I'm so happy that they added these. Such a wonderful gift from iRacing to an old school fan like me.
Hey, that means I won't have a 4% tire again.
We may not be pitting again the rest of the race. We'll see. But based on what we just saw at a gym, it's like if the cautions keep cycling like this, we're just never going to have enough tires. I wonder if he's going to be able to save enough gas under these yellows to not have to pit.
You're behind the tree.
If we run half the race under yellow, he might not need to pit. Oh, I'm not pitting now for sure. The only time I consider it would be with, like,
Get behind the tree.
I don't know. If we ran 15 laps and then we get 10 to
The
go,
road will be open to the caution
pitting
car.
might be the
Think
right
it's
call,
done.
but I don't even know then. Oh, those original tanks? I don't know about those. Those would be a handful for sure.
Crap. I don't know what the heck happened. I gotta watch that replay.
Will he pit or he's
All I know is I got hit
pitting?
behind
Okay.
him, that's all.
We're leading.
Line up behind the safe
We're
car.
leading at Pocono.
How slow were you going though? Why were you going so slow?
Pit road is closed.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta be careful in the commentary.
I was
21.
You're
Good
too
luck,
wide
dog.
there too, so he's giving guys
We're
some space.
gonna have one coming to the outside soon.
well, I was 3 wide.
Daytona Beach
Maybe
course,
on the
that'd be cool. There's a
I
lot of
came
cool
up on
stuff
you
that they
like,
could do if they
you were
really started
stopped.
going
I
with
couldn't slow down fast
retro
enough.
recreations.
I wasn't even going that fast. It don't matter. I got 3.5.
One of the
minutes
coolest
compared
things
to
for
my-
retro recreations that I've ever seen in a video game was Need for
Just move
Speed
past
Porsche
these, some of the
Unleashed. They
patches.
had a whole bunch of different, they had like all these different versions of Monaco through the years as you went through the timeline. Really enjoyed that. That was super fun.
We're gonna restart behind the 21. Line up behind the safe car. Line up behind the safe car.
I'm there. Only got 24 laps to go. It'll be 23 when we get the green again. Oh, I love Monaco. That's sacrilege. Monaco's
I
a
feel
great
like I'm
track.
driving the right car for the weather conditions right now.
The thing is with Monaco is that it is not well suited to
I feel like I'm driving the right car for the weather
the current
conditions.
course configuration isn't well suited to
78
facilitate
and
passing
mostly sunny
for
with a north wind
modern
of 2 miles an hour. Pretty ideal for
F1
most
cars.
Halfway here.
But it's such a cool track to drive.
Well, out here it's actually 95, so
it's just that
I think
those
an ice
cars
skate's probably
are
a good idea.
modern F1 cars are too wide for it and too long. They're just too big for that track as it's currently configured, I feel like.
Helmet and everything, you know.
It'd be great if they could reconfigure it to give them a real
Also,
passing
showing the
zone,
ambient temperature
make the
77.7.
racing a little bit better.
That's lucky.
Who knows? Maybe maybe they can figure
Well,
something
rounds up
out.
78.
Maybe it'll be
Boom.
better with the 2022 redesign of the
Yeah, it
F1
doesn't
car.
look the same thing to me, Jim.
2022 is going to be an
Something
interesting
broken this
season.
week
Both
hasn't been like that
NASCAR
the
and
other 11
F1
weeks
are
of the
going to
season.
be very, very different because we're getting entire new cars, and in both cases, those are going to be pretty significant changes. The NASCAR one, I'm not a fan with the direction they're going personally, but it will make the racing very different from how it is this year. And in Formula One,
You'll pass them. I got through there. You'll get through it.
that's going to be really, really interesting to see how that
Damn,
works
yeah,
too.
you're already in number 6 spot. Jeez.
Yeah, I ain't playing no games.
Why do you think I was trying to pass you, Jonathan?
Well, as long as I downshift, if it don't get me super
Line up
sideways,
behind
it might
the
come
car.
hard.
I had you, and then the caution came out and gave you the position back.
Lining up
I
behind
got
the
my
main
elbows
car.
out under yellow. I am focused.
Only way to be.
Alright, let's now be smart. Get those tires scrubbed in, bud. Get them cleaned up. Get ready to go. Try to get a little bit of heat in them. Ready? Green, 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 green. Boss man, go do your thing. That's nice. New leader.
Whew. All right. Down into turn one we go. We know Cody's coming. He's already up to fourth.
First corner, done past 2 people. Jesus Christ.
Yep. That's how he does it. He's not wasting time. He wants to win that championship by winning the last race.
Spin, spin. Caution, caution.
I was just
These
saying,
yellows
somebody
are not
forgot
helping
that
me.
Doing there, bud. Closed right now.
We can't even get
Line
one
up behind
lap
the
of
main
green
car.
in.
Although enough of them actually will help me.
Wasn't me this time.
Less laps. And it's keeping our
Damn it,
tires
I got
pretty
the
even.
one car in my ass.
Pretty sure somebody forgot to slow down.
Yeah, the Marty
for,
Robbins car is
quarter
all-
2 is a red and white car.
I did manage to forget to slow down, yes. I took a book note from your book.
That was you?
Yes, sir.
Oh, jeez. It almost feels like you could just hold it wide open through that corner.
Yeah, I don't know what I want.
See, I even hit the brakes, I just hit them way too late.
Line
You
up
can almost
behind
hold
the
it
main
wide
car.
open.
Each
You're
of these
driving
is
the same
3
car
laps,
I am.
basically.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, when you're new to the track, just the way the corner
Mangola's
bends,
already
it
back
kind
up to
of
10th.
feels like you could just haul ass, and you can't.
In the Cup Series, you can, just about, but...
Yeah, but those cars are on rails no matter what, really. Kind of, I don't
We've
know.
only
I
got
don't like
17
that. I
on
don't
the
like
lead
the
lap now.
Cup class.
Open, open.
I just don't like how they're too aero-dependent. I like these cars because they're not very aero-dependent.
I think the current Cup cars are aero dependent and on rails. Just wait until you get in those next gen cars.
I've driven them. They do feel like they're planted, but they don't feel quite as bad.
No, they feel like NASCAR Thunder 2009.
Yep.
I feel unfinished.
Closed.
Something's not right.
They feel like driving vacuum cleaners.
15. Got the lucky dog.
I don't think that they're unfinished. I think that's the product NASCAR wants. They're trying to make it like IndyCar. Everybody races close together.
Lining up behind the pace car.
That's exactly what they want. I actually heard a theory that someone was posting saying that they're trying to randomize it as much as possible to make it appealing for gambling.
Yeah, that sounds about right. If you guys are looking for a series that's going to offer excitement, high horsepower, not a lot of grip,
Get behind the 15.
SRX starts 2 weeks, so everybody tune into that.
What's good, Jim?
I don't know what I don't have an opinion yet on the SRX thing. I gotta see it. Right now, it just looks like a bunch of retired race car drivers doing IROC style stuff, which will be cool and fun to watch.
The appeal to me is they're going to a Saturday night short track that fans just show up at and just flock to it. They're bringing superstars to the
I like
grassroots,
Tony. That's an upside
fans
for
and
me.
facilities, so I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm liking that idea anyway. Hopefully the racing's as good as the hype is.
Yep. Yeah. I'm in favor of having another fun racing series
Lining
to
up
watch.
behind the pace car.
I mean, shoot, we kind of do the same thing that they're doing, right?
Yeah.
Would much rather watch a bunch of 50 and 60-year-old retired NASCAR drivers run around a dirt track than watch a truck race at Charlotte or Kansas or somewhere where they're wide open all the time.
Jim, as far as I understand, it'll be on CBS.
1 to go.
Yeah, that's fair.
Has anybody here run with a real NASCAR guy yet on iRacing?
Yeah, Pocono's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, they're always on.
Problem is that you never really get to drive it too much because most folks can't, so you get a lot of
Most
cautions.
recently, Dale Jr. I've run with him twice.
Nice.
I ran with him in practice last year at Dover. He smoked me.
I kicked his ass.
Yeah, I
So
think
did
next
just
season
in-
we're probably running road.
Well, what
I
series
don't know
were
if I'm
you
going to run
racing
this
in,
thing for
Cody?
points again, but I think I'm going to go do some road racing.
C-Class fix street stocks.
That's pretty neat.
But Denny Hamlin told me I was a weapon, and I informed him he would never win a championship.
Not
So was
going.
that.
Good.
And
start it
delayed
off.
green.
1 to go.
That
With
gives
a
me another pace
to the
lap.
line.
Why
Lining
are
up
we
behind
stopping,
the pace
guys?
car.
Well, there's a blonde in the grass.
Where?
All these cautions are rough.
What are y'all doing back there?
There's no excuse for a delayed green once in a race, but definitely twice. Get your shit together, boys.
It's single split. It's going to happen.
I know, but cautions are supposed to be easy.
This the top split?
The only split, bud.
Yes.
Oh, really? I thought there was 2 splits. That's why I was like, God damn, there's a lot of people here.
Yep, that's
25 registered, and they're all here.
no.
Professional
Single
drivers,
split
you know?
racing is always messier because of the field spread. You've
I'm
got
glad I'm not
4K
the
guys
worst.
and 2K guys who are 4K guys
I
and
mean, I'm still in
500
the top
guys,
10,
and
I'm
they're not
still a top
used to
15 car
racing
anyway.
with each other. It's always a mess.
First time here, I'm 14.
It's
But
not
I'm
just
so
because they
tough.
sell split. It's the 500 iRating guys do not know how to get lapped.
First time hearing these cars, but not the first time on the track.
My first race in these cars.
Road courses maybe, because
Same
yeah,
here.
then
First
in a
time
road
at this
course it's
track.
long enough that it just spreads out.
This is my first time at this track since
Yeah.
NASCAR 2003 series.
And there's big gaps usually in road,
You mean since last night?
yeah, I guess that's what
especially
I
if it
meant,
ends
yeah.
up being single split.
4th race.
Yeah, you gotta lay up that smoke, number 10.
Maybe it's like the second time ever in these cars.
We got a
something like
400 iRating. We got someone who's lower than a 400 iRating.
These cars are
There's
like the only
24 is
ones
a
that are fun to
400,
race. Like,
and there's someone with less iRating than him in here.
that. Yeah, this is all I drive.
I drive too much. I started...
Built my entire stream audience that just loves to watch me run 87s. They don't even come around if I run
Lining
86.
up behind the pace car.
When I rehabbed for my back, I said I'm just going to ease back into it, and before I know it, I'm running 3 series a week, 3 to 4 series a week.
Well, they got to know how hard it is.
I need to make a 4th series, run some dirt with me.
Lining up behind the pace car.
I
Make
just
sure
don't
you're
have
dragging your
time. I
brakes
would
a
if
little
I
bit there,
could.
bud. Get the temp in them.
Let's get rolling.
Ready? Green flag.
Go ahead, Juan. Go ahead.
$18 laps to go. Going to be 17 to go when we get the line.
Oh, these 21, that was some net code or something. I got a 0.
Oh, that's a bad tunnel turn. That was bad. It'll be better through turn 3 here. Not better than Cody through turn 3, but better than we were through the tunnel turn. Need some help from Stuart. Need to go try to put the one, put Cody side by side. Just float it down in there real easy. Get that downshift.
If you're in a little bit sideways, you're out to lunch with this thing. You got to manhandle it.
Through that.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I love these cars.
He was 4/10 quicker than me that last lap. That was prettier through the tunnel turn right there. That was a good corner. And a good exit off 3. Snake it a little bit, take the draft away from him. And he's still coming by on the outside.
Still there. Veer high.
Overdrove it. But we're back into the gas and he's got the line. Well played.
Making laps at this point.
Side.
It's faster than me.
Still there. Still there. Inside is clear.
Whoop. Almost had the crossover move worked and then I got loose.
No, Jim, stay back. No ice cream cone for you.
Oh, you're gonna hit him. Come on, come on.
The Indy cars are out here today.
Yeah,
And snake down the straight.
On Sunday.
I was there, baby. First time ever. I loved it.
Now that was a race.
It's a bucket list thing for this old 64-year-old man.
I don't understand.
Gotta get in the way of you.
I just don't understand how NASCAR can't see that IndyCar is throwing it back to what the fans want, and they are just picking up momentum. NASCAR is doing everything that the fans hate, and they're losing everyone.
What got me is how much it meant to Elio to win that race. I mean, he was so excited. You don't see that in NASCAR.
Because the drivers know that the cars are stupid easy to drive now.
Okay, Boomer.
It's like John Forrest. That guy celebrates like he's going to die the next day. I wish NASCAR drivers were like that.
Yeah, John Forrest is awesome. Loved watching him growing up.
I just love his energy.
He always acts like it's the first time getting in the car.
Alright, let's see if we can focus in a bit and try to run some clean laps, better laps. It's really showing that I didn't practice at all until today and didn't run yesterday's race. Both Cody and Jim have that little bit of an edge on me. I kind of got the rest of the field pretty well covered.
No, you won't get a blizzard if you pass me.
I'm coming for you, buddy.
Cody's quicker than me.
I mean, it won't be
Jim's
hard to get
quicker than
around
me. I got the rest of the field.
That.
Got 12 laps to go here. .3 that lap. Wow. 1/10 per corner.
It didn't go quite to plan.
What lap are you leaders on?
39.
Just completely missed turn 3 entirely there. Actually lost some ground there to Stuart. Yeah, I think Cody is arcing it a little bit better than I am. All right, John, just drive. Overthinking it.
Great job, man. 10 to go.
10 laps left. That was better turn 1. Substantially better. Still lost time to Cody, I think, but not as much. Better tunnel turn 2. Better exit. Prioritizing the exit. This is so key at this track. Especially off of 3. That straightaway is so long. Much better lap that time, just a 10th slower. is a 59.5 or 59.6. He ran a 59.4.
Caution.
And there's a yellow.
You look at your stuff for me right there. Closed.
Yeah.
They could be lining up behind at 1.
My bad, 3. I didn't, dude.
Can't pit here. If there's a caution, the race will be over. Just need to get a good restart.
Well, that changes everything.
Yeah, I thought I was still next
Can't
to the 3,
pit.
and apparently I was just right on his corner of his back bumper and barely tapped him, and he spun.
We'll see. I don't think pit's the way to go. We'll see what other folks do. The tires are going to cool down under yellow. Pit and take lefts. Yeah. That'll throw them off.
Man, what to do now?
It is a dilemma.
Did you 3? Oh, good. I really do feel bad about that, man.
Jim, behind you, another vehicle did spin. Me and Wesley came up on, I think it was the 11 that went around.
Yeah, I could have swore I was still next to him, but I guess I was barely tapped the back of his bumper.
It is Mod War. Spitz is messing.
Hard racing, man, hard racing.
Pit road is open.
Now we're going to close up like we're pitting. We're going to fake like we're pitting. And we're not pitting.
Lining up behind the pace car.
Oh, it's snooker.
Open. No, close, close.
Jim and Wes stayed out. Oh, goodness.
15.
Oh, this could be a mess. I didn't think Cody was going to go for it. I thought for sure he'd stay out.
Line up behind the pace car. Line up behind the 15.
I can't believe that worked.
I think
It
we
might
should
not
be
work.
Behind the 15. Line up
It
behind
worked.
the 15.
It worked if we get a caution. What we're hoping for is like restart, caution, basically a restart and a lap and then a caution. They're gonna be coming fast.
You got a little damage, Jim, but it's not too bad.
Jim's right behind us now too, and he's been quick.
I don't want to be this guy, but I'm going to be this guy. 20 and 14, would y'all mind just driving through the pits? Y'all are like 10 plus laps down.
You bet.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure.
I appreciate it, man. Just want to race with these guys on the lead lap for this win.
Thanks, Jim.
You take 4 tires, Cody?
Oh no, we took 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I did. I took 2 also.
I also took 2, but I missed my pit box and I couldn't remember where I put for it reversing this
Oh,
car.
Cody definitely took 2. That's not BS. 2
One
tires
about
and
being
4 in
leader,
these
whatever
cars.
I did, everybody behind me is going to do the opposite, so there was no correct call. I'd rather be the aggressor than the guy on defense.
I was actually committed to staying out. I was surprised when you fell for the fake out.
I thought about it and thought about it, and Cole's watching the stream. He texts me, he's like, dude, you can't pit right here. And I like being on offense.
Normally I do
Well, where'd
too.
it go?
It's just, I feel like it's a coin flip as to whether or not we even make one corner here.
Yeah, those tires don't really do much either. I learned that when I did a late.
Rude, thanks for the sub. Appreciate that. Let's get
If
some
you
sub
know how
hype
to
in
do
chat.
it and you're really aggressive, new tires are a premium. If you go in there and pussyfoot it and don't run it 100%, they're not worth anything. You've absolutely got to get the most out of them for about 3 corners, and then you're done.
Well, Cody, I'm not going to get in your way, so go by low if you want. I'm just going to leave the bottom open for anybody. I'm just here trying to get us out of it. I'm going to wreck.
Got to get a good jump on the restart.
Just take off with the leaders.
Yeah, of course. I'm just letting you know I'm going to leave the bottom open for you.
Yeah, 10-4. A lot of guys will try that, and they'll try to do it before the start-finish line, then you get black flag, and that's no fun.
Yeah, he'll find his way by him, no problem. Cody doesn't need any
Cody,
help.
I'm looking at my mirror. I think that's you with a orange something on a black car.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 5 to go when we get the green.
Okay, when this green drops, go inside. I'm going to stay high.
Simple. Like I said, just take off with the leaders, no worries.
Inexperienced here, I'm still going to stay out of your way.
Yeah, I got you. As long as you take off and maintain speed with the leaders. If you don't maintain speed, just pull to the left and I'll go around the outside. That reduces my chance of getting a black flag, which I really don't want.
Lining up behind the pace car.
I thought you were going to get one on me. Last caution.
Pace car's off. Green.
Just made it so that I could hold momentum and not even have to worry about that shift into first, from first to second there.
Jesus.
Well, I got passed it under yellow waiting for you.
Oh boy. Gonna be 4 to go when we get the line up here. Jim's got that tunnel turn so figured out. Oh, I didn't get 3 well. That was a bad exit.
Slingshot engaged.
Overdrove 1. Oh, he's got a big run on me.
Still inside.
That was a good move
Still there.
on his part. We're going to try to cross over here and through the tunnel turn.
Yellow.
Oh, he's got
The road
me.
is closed.
Dang it. I can't believe I blew one like that. Nice win, Jim. You earned that. That wasn't the tires. That was me.
Nice win. You earned it. You made the right call.
Made the right call and a better execution. I had it, and I blew turn 1 entirely.
Meanwhile, they wrecked for 16th.
Like I said, I figured there
too
was a good
good.
shot they do it. I
Into
had
you.
all the right strategy and nothing. No, not racing same time tomorrow, I don't think. At least not currently in the plans, but we'll see. Dang it. That's one that I don't want back. Although I'm kind of glad Jim got it. He was the pole sitter. He was quicker than me all race. He earned that. Cody might run it tomorrow.
Hey, I'll take a top 3 with you guys any day.
Everything worked right with the way that I wanted the strategy to work. I just messed up on execution. Threw away a win there. Oh well. That stings. But, you know, that's how it goes sometimes.
Open.
Dang it.
So if you get a black flag,
I did everything I could to try to dig out
our-
a turn 1 too. And you know,
passing on the bottom before the start-finish
Pit
line
road
on a
closed.
restart, I don't know what
Here
to
we
do.
go.
I got a black flag.
You can only clear it under green, so it's going to score you last car on the lead lap at this point.
14. Got the lucky
oh,
dog.
that was fine.
Gonna have one
There's
coming
nothing
down
wrong
the
with
Kinda
that.
what I figured.
outside.
I'd be doing the same thing probably. It's totally legit.
I didn't know it mattered with lap cars which side of the which side you passed them on.
Yeah, it matters with everybody.
They do that all the time in NASCAR. Ask the lap cars to move over. There was nothing wrong
He
with that
actually
at all.
was trying to get to the bottom, and that's where I was already heading, and yeah.
They could have said no. That was fine.
Well, when you guys crashed, I had nowhere to go but into somebody.
Wish that would have stayed green. That was going to be one hell of a finish. Or a wreck, I don't know which.
Finishing wreck.
I wish I hadn't blown turn 1.
Yeah, I seen that. And that was my opportunity to gain ground on y'all since y'all side by side. I got excited. I took 2 tires and no fuel. I had this baby rolling around here.
Oh yeah.
Sure that guy. Pretty sure the guy that wrecked lost it on its own. You just ran into him.
If you're talking to me, yes, I did run right into him. I nowhere to go. There's smoke. Couldn't see him.
As I'm saying, he just lost it on his own.
Yeah, I wish I would have made that. I would have had 0x. But, oh well. Oh, I'm sorry. 20 was telling me to pass you. I wasn't even paying attention.
I mean, I think iRacing would have put him to the end inside of 10 to go anyway.
Yeah, I got a black flag last time around because I couldn't find the guy.
Or should have. iRacing, like, that's the thing, is those lapped cars should be to the back anyway. Lapped cars should not be
Cody, is
interfering
Dale on your
with
friend list?
lead lap cars on a late race restart like that
Nah.
anyway.
I'll just run into him a couple times on here.
Man, I wish I could see him somewhere.
I ran into Jeremy Mayfield last night in street stocks.
I used to race with Chase Elliott when he was a kid. I mean, this has probably been 19 years ago, and we shared setups back and forth. I mean, I knew who he was and knew the name, but we just found each other in practice and started sharing setups and racing side by side a lot. He's pretty cool.
I didn't know Mayfield was on here now. That's cool.
Yeah, he's on here a lot. He's had a rough past, but, you know, good guy.
Yeah, he has for sure.
Okay, is anybody here really race? Real car, real track?
Yeah, I run a dirt street stock.
I run New Smyrna Street Stock. Florida.
Every once in a while I go down to the local go-kart track and run a go-kart for about, I don't know, 4 races out of a day.
Good win, Jed.
Yeah, nice win, buddy.
Yeah, nice win, Jim. You were in that, man.
Open. Checker flag. Well done, my friend. Well done. You're going to be coming around the 1.
I'm going to scatter some pieces on the turn 1 here.
Come around to 9. Alright, you're going to have to come around to 7. We're going to restart behind the 3. Come around to 23.
Wow, it's really telling me to stay behind cars even though the checker's falling. That's weird.
Coming around at 15. Alright, you're going to have to come around in 23. Come around in 15. Alright, so we're going to have to come around of 19.
To pull over and stop here. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to follow the pace car around and go ahead and get in the pits.
You're going to have to come around at 9. You're going to have to come around at 19.
It's always weird when it ends under yellow. And they're still acting like they're enforcing the caution rules. I think they have fixed where that'll take wins and spots away
from you. Not taking any chances there, are you, John?
No, sir. I think they've fixed it, but I've been burned before on that.
I mean, if it's telling you to stay behind, you probably should.
Definitely.
All right, man, you want to pull in that first one? Or are we going to make it, Earl? We're pulling in now.
Well, it was a fun race. Stings that I threw away a win there, but still second place is good. Gained some iRating. You know. Here it is. Just went into turn 1 and just absolutely overdrove it. Blew the corner. Jimmy actually stood a little bit outside too, but you know, he got back to the gas better and had the better angle. I tried to have it, but, you know, when the caution came out, there he is right there, nose in front. Stayed right with me on that restart, too. That was big for him. We'll get that as the cover shot here. Definitely the best season I've ever had on iRacing. Led laps, 4 wins. I mean, might get a 5th one here, you know, later in the week at Pocono. I'm pretty quick here, so if I'm able to run it again later in the week, we still might pick up a win. And second in points, again, I could still gain some more points if I find a good split and I'm able to win it later in the week. But right now it looks like we're going to finish second. So yeah, fun stuff. Good race. Massive improvement over where I started out in iRacing. You know, so that always feels good too. Yeah, 106 points. So there were definitely not enough points in this one to matter. Gained 21 iRating. We're up to 4987. That's the highest I've ever been. If we have a good run at Martinsville Thursday night, Road to Pro, we'll be at 5,000. 1776. That's a strength of field for you. So, yeah, congrats to Jim on the win there. Well done. Thank y'all for watching. Really appreciate y'all, as always. If you like the video, please do click that like button, hit subscribe, head over to twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore, and click that heart to give me a follow. Thank you very much, folks. Peace out.